Hey, what's up everyone? Here is my review for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the epic conclusion of the Harry Potter series. All eight movies and 7 books has led up to this, the final battle for Hogwarts. Now let's talk about the story of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Alright, now the story for this is the continuation of the last movie. The last movie saw Voldemort finding the Elder Wand of Awesomeness. I'm just going to call it that because it's a badass wand. And he points it up to the sky and that movie ends. No spoilers here. It really just starts off with that scene again. And, I mean, come on. If you were coming here not expecting me to spoil a movie that is, like, tied into the movie before, then go away. Anyway, he points it up, goes, oh, magic. And Harry Potter's like, you know what? We have to defeat Voldemort now. We have to find the 3 last Horcruxes, which is pretty much not really the source of his power, but if you get rid of these Horcruxes, then you can get rid of Voldemort, really. And he has to find the last ones while Voldemort goes after Hogwarts, the School of Wizardry, and pretty much destroys everything, blows stuff up, epic ensues, and Harry Potter and his friends, Ron and Hermione, must find these Horcruxes, destroy them before it's too late. And there you go. I thought I explained it pretty good, you know. Confusing, but decently. Anyway, the story is amazing in this movie. I never watched any of the Harry Potter movies before this, I'm going to say it, and never read the books either, except I watched part 1 just to see, you know, what the hell's going on. I don't want to watch part 2 and go, what the what? Like, I watched that, and I'll tell you right now, I was not confused at all. They presented these characters perfectly to me, still with some emotional resonance, even if, you know, I'm not really the biggest fan of Harry Potter. I thought the emotion was there. So, story, I'm going to say, is epic. It really is. I'm going to give it a 10. I love the story. I really did. So, let's go on to the acting. Now, the acting is so expansive in this movie. There is so many actors in the movie that I can't talk about all of them. So, I'm just going to say it right here. Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter. The best I've ever seen him in. Like, you know, I've seen the first 2 Harry Potter movies, and I've seen the last one. This is the best one out of the 4 I've seen. He's great in this film. He really is. You definitely feel it for his character. Harry Potter is a great character. You know, he might have been one of those characters that people make fun of because, oh, he looks nerdy and stuff. He's a wizard. Ooh, he has a scar on his forehead. Durr. He's a badass in this movie. I'm going to say he is badass. Harry Potter is a badass character, and he does a great job with him. And he does great with emotion, too. Emma Watson as Hermione, she was great in the film too. Rupert Grint as Ron Weasley, he's great in the film. Everybody else did a great job, of course. Everybody did an amazing job. I don't think there was one bad performance here. Of course, you have Ralph Fiennes, who plays Voldemort, and I guess he just loves being the bad guy, and he should, because he's freaking amazing at it. In this, he was very sinister, and he did a great job. He really did. Everybody else did a great job too. I'm just gonna leave it off at that, saying the acting is amazing in this film. Not the best ever, but from all the actors, everybody did a great job. That's saying something. The acting, I'm gonna give a 10. And you can say, I'm giving it a 10. There you go. Let's go on to the special effects and the action of the film. Even though I would like to talk about more of the drama and the emotional parts of the film, that wouldn't really hold up for a category for me. I'll be like, hey, it works, you know. But I'm going to talk about the special effects and action instead. Now, the special effects and the action. Wow. The special effects this year have been amazing for films. Transformers, great. I even thought Battle of Los Angeles looked great. Everything else looked great, I guess. I can't remember anything else. Those are the 2 that really stuck with me for special effects. I got to admit, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 has some of the best special effects ever. Not because they look great, it's because they seamlessly blend in with everything that's going on. It really does. Not like Transformers where, you know, you're like, okay, there's a bunch of robots running around an environment and it's like they're not killing anybody like accidentally or something. That's kind of weird. I got pulled out of the movie for that, and also the plot was ridiculous, so that helped too. And this one, definitely not. The special effects definitely just took a place in the environment itself. It did a great job. Whoever worked on the special effects, good job. Because they were great. The action also, there's not as much action as I thought there was going to be. I thought there was going to be from what I heard, like action-packed Pee-wee. Every scene's gonna have like woo, boom, explosions, trolls hitting everything, and there's not that much action. There's a lot of quiet parts here and there, and those quiet parts are actually better than the action to me. Those quiet parts are amazing. Just the scenes where characters are talking and explaining stuff, I thought it was amazing. The action itself was great too when it was there. It definitely got your pulse pounding because there's like, oh my god, I don't want this character to die. Oh, that character died, man. And well, not me, because I didn't watch any of the other ones besides the first two in part one. And I gotta say, the action still was great, but the emotional resonance for the film really took over more than the action. I don't even think I'm saying that right. I'm saying resonance? What the fuck's that mean? That's whatever. Anyway, the action and special effects are a 10. I'm gonna say it. They're 10. And the entertainment, I did not give a movie this year. Well, actually, I gave one movie this year a 10, and that was Source Code. And Source Code was an amazing film. I will say this. It is going to be very hard this year to pick either this or Source Code because these two movies are amazing. I would say Harry Potter's a little better because I went into this expecting a great film, great fun, and me being a little confused. I loved that they kept the film open for people that haven't seen any of the other films, maybe besides part one, and made it so that it's just an enjoyable film, even if you don't know what the hell's going on. I loved the film. I wasn't confused at all. I thought the acting was fantastic. The ending was amazing and left you going, yay. And it's just a great film. It really was. I'm going to give it a 40 out of a 40. I give the entertainment a 10, and a 40 out of a 40 or a 10 out of 10. Amazing film. Go check it out. I'm pretty sure you are anyway. It's most likely going to make the most money this year, and maybe the biggest box office success since maybe Avatar or Titanic. I have that feeling. I really do. So anyway, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Amazing film. There you go. There's my review. Thank you, and goodbye.